morning. It is day 20 of Vlogmas. It is Wednesday, and I feel like the official countdown to Christmas is really on now. As soon as we hit the 20th of December, I feel like that is it. And I am really excited about today because I have nothing scheduled. I worked really hard Monday and Tuesday to get a lot of things done. And now today I don't have to be anywhere. There is nothing on my schedule. And I have a really quiet, slow day planned. I'm so excited about it. So my plan is to pull out some of my holiday cookbooks this morning, just flip through those and enjoy a second cup of coffee. Then I'm going to start my baking. And I have plans to do quite a bit of knitting. I have to figure out what's for dinner, but other than that, it's a pretty much free day. And I've been looking forward to this for quite a while. I actually started doing some knitting late last night. And because I haven't really done much of it in the last couple of days, it's just gotten me super hyped to pick up some projects again. So I decided to focus on my Advent socks this morning. I was a little bit tired and groggy. I had a headache, and I realized I made a mistake on my heel flap. So just a couple of rows down, I had half a row that was kind of like a garter ridge, just purl bumps. And I debated whether or not I should leave it. I could have left it. It really wouldn't have affected the sock that much. But because I'm loving them so much, I decided to rip back and fix it. I don't always do that. I'm okay with sometimes living with mistakes in my knitting. I think for me, that's just normal. But I don't know. There's just something about these stripes and this sock that I'm loving so very much. I think I'm going to wear them often. And so I just decided to go back. And I didn't want to knit back because I thought that would take too long. So I took a risk. I took the other needle and I started to kind of fish through and grab one side of my V-stitches on a row. And shockingly, it worked. So I pulled back. I got everything on the needle properly. I continued my heel flap another row or two, so now I'm back on track. It pushed me behind a little bit, but I think that's okay. I'm loving this so much. I saw my friend Christina, the Cozy Knitter, post her Advent sock, I think 2 days ago, and she was up to the reds and the pinks, and it was so gorgeous that it just made me want to pick this up again. So I'm a little bit behind, but I'm going to catch up on this in the next couple of days. And I think in order to just enjoy them and keep going, I think for the next little while, I'm just going to work on the one because it's so much fun to see the colors. And I think it'll just give me that boost to keep going. So the rest of the month, which is only like a week really, or the rest of the Advent stripes, I'm going to push through, try to finish this Christmas Day, Boxing Day, which I think is totally doable. And then after Christmas, while we are just relaxing and having a quiet week, I will pick up the second one and then continue there. So I think that's my game plan. I've done that before. Instead of pushing to jump from one sock to the other, after the heel flap, I think it's just, I don't know, it's more fun for me to just focus on the one and enjoy the colors of the stripes. So that is what I'm doing with my Advent socks. While I was editing my Vlogmas yesterday, it was a little bit later in the day than usual, and I was waiting for things to upload and process. I picked up my chunky Dahlia sweater that I shared the other day. It's a whip that I had tucked away in a bag for quite some time. I did quite a bit of the neckband, and I was just reminded of how quickly that knits up and how beautiful it is. So that is really on my mind. I think I'm going to work on that a little bit today. That's going to be my treat, a little bit of afternoon knitting on my sweater. And it's got me thinking about the sweaters I would like to knit next year. I think I'm going to compile a list, print out some patterns that I've already purchased or just have in my favorites on Ravelry, and actually start allocating yarn that I already have with the pattern and lay them out and just get myself excited for next year. I think I'd like to do a couple. I probably won't knit all of the ones that I'm dreaming about, but I have quite a few bundles of sweater quantities of yarn that would make some gorgeous sweaters. So I'm going to make a list. I might even do a spreadsheet. My friend Eric says he has one, and that is so our style. I might just make a list and then throughout the year, just reference it, remind myself of what really inspired me at the beginning of the year, and start using some of my gorgeous sweater quantities of yarn. I'm really looking forward to that. And I have quite a few at the top of my mind already that I'd really like to make. So I don't want to forget any. That is the plan. It's probably something I will do a little more thoroughly after Christmas. I just feel like the week between Christmas and New Year's is going to be filled with creative projects and planning for the new year, and just enjoying a lot of what I have in my studio and starting to pull it out and just figure out what I want to focus on. So I am going to make my second cup of coffee, pull out a few cookbooks, and just start to enjoy my day. I've just poured my second cup of coffee for the day in this beautiful new mug from my friend Jen at the Cottage Nest. I shared in yesterday's vlogmas the gorgeous package that Jen sent me for Christmas. It was such a sweet surprise yesterday. Jen is the lady that inspired or enabled me to purchase this mug tree. If you go to her Instagram account, The Cottage Nest, you will see she has the most beautiful mug collection that I have ever seen. They're all on display on this mug tree. Her kitchen is also my dream kitchen. But Jen sent me some beautiful things, and I just wanted to share a little closer look because I've been enjoying my mug all morning. And just look at this card. I think it's stunning. I'm saving this one. The note on the back is so sweet. I adore Jen. She put all of these really cute little tags with notes on all of the gifts. This one was on my mug, which I am in love with. I'm pretty sure I saw this on her Instagram feed and I was just eyeing it with admiration. And Glenn is always teasing me about having too many mugs, and she had this little tag on it. You didn't buy it, so it's not your fault. I love that. She sent me some homemade treats, peppermint bark, and cookies. And I love this tin. I think he's so cute. A little sweet treat, more little notes, all kinds of ephemera and tags and postcards and stickers for my planners and journals. The most perfect washi tape ever. This is one of my favorite designers. It's Mina Perhon, or Perhonen. Love it. And there's also this gorgeous ornament that I've already hung up that fits my tree perfectly. Look at it. It's so beautiful. So thank you so much, Jen. I love absolutely everything. And it was, I don't know, just such a nice reminder of a wonderful friend from online.